What's up, everyone? Welcome to my channel. This is SM Christian here. I talk about languages and language learning, and I'm expecting a few more new people to my channel. So if you don't know, I upload content about language learning materials, usually for beginners, reviews. Sometimes I upload video in Spanish just to update where I'm at in my language learning journey, and I also do reviews about books I have read in Spanish, so check out my other videos if you haven't. So today I just want to talk about my language learning goals of 2021 and also my channel goals. So let's start off with my language learning goals. So basically I have only 2 languages in mind. If you don't know, I've been learning Spanish for the past almost year and a half now. So that's the main language I'm going to be focusing on, but I want to introduce French as well. So let's get into my goals for Spanish, which will be the majority of my goals. My goal in Spanish is to attain a C1 level. Currently I have about a B2 level according to the placement test I took for my university. My second goal is to improve my accent. I'm going to be focusing on the Cuban Spanish accent. If you watch my videos in the past, you know that I tried to learn Cuban Spanish, but I kind of failed because I couldn't understand anything at the time. I tried to learn an accent probably like as soon as I started learning Spanish, or about 6 months after, and it didn't really go well because I kind of gave up just because I couldn't understand anything. So now that I have a better understanding of Spanish, I can understand more when I hear things. My next language goal is to record the number of books and novels that I read or read this year. This year I probably read about 7, 8, probably up to 10 books in Spanish, 10 complete books. But I really don't know. I would have to go back in time and check. Some of the books I've read was online this year. I have some physical books with me. I have some books back in my dorm in college, so I don't have anything with me. So I really don't know how much I have actually read in Spanish. So I think if I keep track of how many books I read, that would be a good indicator of my level and how much I improved in a given year. My next goal is to watch more series and movies in Spanish. Me as a person, I really don't watch TV. I rarely watch TV, and I rarely watch series in Spanish. The only series I remember watching this year, I watched La Casa de Papel and Netflix. I only watched the first season, and then I watched a short mini series called When They See Us, which was translated into Spanish. But me as a person, I really don't watch TV. I don't know. It's hard for me to follow a series. Like, I get bored. I prefer movies over anything. My next goal for Spanish is to attempt to write more. I think writing is a helpful skill, but it's not really necessary to learn the language, if you know what I'm saying. I text people every day, text girls every day in Spanish, blah blah blah. But when I say writing, I'm actually referring to writing short stories, or just journal entries, because I think it would be helpful for my grammar in Spanish, things like that. And my last goal in Spanish is to find a consistent group that I can go to that's local. So I'm already in a group on Meetup. It's a website where you can find people with similar interests, not just language learning. But the group I'm in on Meetup, it's just a Spanish conversation group. We meet up about once a week. So my goal right now is to find a consistent group that I can meet up with locally, have interactions with, and go out, have fun. You know what I'm saying? Go out, have fun, meet other Spanish people, speakers. Yeah, so I want something local with people I know in real life, or people I meet in real life. So back to French, right? French, I don't really have much goals because I'm not really going to focus on it until at least next year. But my plan is to start learning French later in the year, about August, October, because at about that time my language learning for Spanish will be for about 2 years. So I feel like that I would have enough to move on, or feel comfortable enough to move on a little bit. But my French goals are to start with French, just ease into it, start doing some beginner programs, doing some beginner books like Pimsleur, Teach Yourself, and Pimsleur. In French. But I'm still gonna, like I said, I'm still gonna focus on Spanish, but I'm gonna be slowly starting to transition into French, if that makes sense. So now let's talk about my channel goals for this year. My channel goals are to hit 100 subscribers, be more consistent with my YouTube channel. I'm going to try and post at least once every month, at least once every 2 weeks, something like that. Be more consistent on my podcast. If y'all don't know, I have a podcast where I talk about languages, language learning, and language news. I don't have that link in the description, but I at least want to start uploading on my podcast about once a week, if that's possible. My next channel goal is to improve the quality of my content. I'm not really good with technology. I don't know how to edit. I don't know how to make thumbnails. Well, I make thumbnails for my videos, but I'm not really good at it, if that makes sense. I need to make a channel logo, a channel banner, and I've been procrastinating on that because I really don't know how to do it. And probably later on, depending on how much I grow this year, I want to also start a website/blog where I can have all my content in one place. So my plan right now is to continue making reviews of things, reviews on language learning materials, and then have a written version on the blog. So like I said, I don't know how to do any of that, so I need to find somebody who can help make me a blog page or whatever. But yeah, I want to start making this channel more professional. Yeah, my goal is to improve on that aspect, improve on the technical side of my YouTube channel. Here are my language learning channel goals for 2021. If you haven't seen any of my other videos, check them out. If you're a beginner in the language, I have a lot of programs you can check out with a full review. So thank you for watching.